Uh, um, what time is it now?
It's daytime, right?
How roundabout of you.
Do you really need to know the exact hour and minute?
No, not at all.
What's up with you?
Shut up, Haruki.
Kazusa tries to divert the conversation and lightly hits my head buried in her chest. If someone was to ask me of which one of us is more lively, I actually have a hard time deciding.
But still, it's amazing that it's been snowing since dawn. We might actually get buried in here.
Still holding on to each other, we look outside at the never-ending snow. The snow is so white, it's almost hard to believe it could have come from that thick black cloud. The sky is dark, the ground is bright, and nothing changes with time. Because of that, it's difficult to tell if it's actually daytime. I'm completely robbed of my perception of time.
There's only a week left until my next concert. Even if I started practicing today, I'm ages away from being able to play anything suitable for people's ears. If I mess up again, I bet the weekly magazines will be happy. From heroine to villainess, what a perfect transformation. Well, not like I care. It's not like I'm playing the piano because I want to be liked by them. Haruki,
What is it?
I'm trying to talk here. Don't keep sucking on my breasts.
Is there a problem?
That's... oh, jeez. Is that how people should behave when they listen to someone?
But I don't want to listen to that topic. About the concert, about everyone around you. Don't think about things you only have to worry about when you're back home.
Haruki?
That was my extremely late response to when Kazusa was talking to herself. That was my response to Kazusa talking to herself. One that I should have given her long ago. There is only you and me here. This is a world without anything else. Words I speak to convince Kazusa and myself. So, don't think about anything, Kazusa. All you have to do is just make love to me, and let me make love to you. If you do that, everything will be alright. By making Kazusa believe it, I hope I can come to believe it too. Life is really quite simple. Everything will be solved before you know it. I can no longer bring myself to say, everything will be fine if we do this, or I'll take care of it. But that much is obvious, because with the way I am now, I can't even protect myself.
Haruki?
What is it? No matter how many times I try to say it, make love to her, or try to make her forget, no matter how much I try to avoid it, I can't rid myself of this uneasiness about the very near future. And this isn't about Kazusa, it's about me too. I wonder whether I'll be able to remain myself after having cut myself off from my work and all the people I know. You were the one who said we should rest, Kazusa. Will Kazusa make it in time for her concert? If she does make it in time, will she be able to play well?
Wasn't that hours ago?
Has it been that long since then? Will Kazusa continue playing the piano from now on? Or will she keep running away with me?
Does the passage of time have any meaning to us?
And if Kazusa chooses the latter option, how am I supposed to answer her? No, it doesn't. I'm not going to come to any conclusion by thinking about it, and I don't want to think about it. That's why I try to suppress the anxiety gushing up from my chest by burying myself deeper into Kazusa's chest. You two aren't bored, are you? The snow isn't letting anyone go out. Oh, no, not at all. We actually came to see the snow.
Oh, how unusual! You can see this kind of scenery no matter where you are around these parts.
We wanted to go somewhere you could find anywhere. Actually, that was rude. I'm sorry. Even as I chat with the hostess, Kazusa hangs her head, making things somewhat uncomfortable. Be it a gentle, regular person or a journalist, her fears of strangers is as strong as always. Thanks to that, her extreme introversion will become even more prominent when we're alone together.
Ah, right. I was talking about it with everyone just earlier, you know? About that thing.
That thing? That thing happens to be an expression of a certain someone's mother, and so I have no clue as to what it refers to.
This lady you have with you. She's so unbelievably pretty. So then I asked myself, where had I seen her before?
It's probably, who was it again?
Right. That pianist girl. The one who held the concert a while ago.
Right. That girl. People keep telling me that ever since she came back to Japan. But in an odd twist, that vagueness also serves as an excellent camouflage for when we're having dangerous conversations such as this one. They keep saying that she looks just like her when she takes off her glasses and lets her hair down. Though, if you ask me, they look nothing alike.
That's because you're always looking at her, sir. You probably know all the tiny differences.
Personally, I think it's rude to even compare them. I mean, this girl is way more beautiful than that celebrity.
Hey, yeah, you're right. You can't even compare them.
Oh, you flatter her. You just said they looked exactly alike.
She must have gotten more beautiful thanks to bathing in our waters. Her skin is so pure white, it reminds me of snow. Hey, stop it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I must have seen wrong. Maybe I was just a bit dizzy because right now her skin is as pink as a cherry blossom.
Don't tease her so much. Even at the best of times, she's incredibly shy.
Oh my! To think she is both beautiful and reserved. You're so lucky, sir.
You think so too? We're getting married soon.
Haruki? Oh my, congratulations! You two really suit each other. Taking a closer look at you, sir, I can see you're a good man too.
Why are you only vague about your compliments towards me?
Well, leaving that aside, allow me to extend congratulations to your wife. Be happy for many years to come, all right? Wife?
Oh, calm down.
It seems our cherry blossoms have turned even more red than ever. Why would you do that?
What do you mean, that?
Where would we ever get married? In our dreams? Even if you were trying to divert her attention from who I am, that was going too far. You really tell some amazing lies sometimes. Haruki?
I was careless. The happiness I felt from being together might have numbed my mind. Kazusa,
Huh?
I bet rumors are already going around the inn. They are probably comparing the pictures from the magazines to her. The hostess fell for my desperate attempt at a diversion, but she never looked away from Kazusa's face. Let's leave tomorrow morning. She knows. She has definitely found out who Kazusa is. And the closed-off world meant for only the two of us. A tiny crack has made itself known. Even when it becomes night, the snow didn't stop. It actually snowed more than during the day. The powder snow is flying past the window perfectly horizontally. In this pitch-black room, these white grains are the only things that reflect light, vaguely illuminating Kazusa's skin, hair, and eyes.
Tomorrow.
In the darkness, one more thing starts to reflect light. Kazusa's wet lips as she starts moving.
Are we going back to Tokyo?
During dinner, we were completely silent. We didn't drink any alcohol, we didn't snuggle, and we didn't sense the taste of the food we were eating. Instead, we just sat there stuffing our mouths in silence for 30 minutes. But when the hostess came and took our plates and prepared our futons, our attitudes did a complete 180. We made love and hurt each other more passionately, roughly, loudly, and more animal-like than we did both this morning and yesterday night, releasing it inside her over and over. And it was only until Kazusa passed out for a short while that things started to get quiet again.
We don't have a choice.
We were driven up against a wall. Kazusa's true identity was revealed. Tomorrow, her office might come and take her. One of Yoko-san's underlings might come to forcibly take her back. No, that would actually be the best case scenario. If someone in my line of work were to get a hold of this information first.
You have to return to work soon too, don't you? You spent an entire week just for me.
I won't be able to let Kazusa leave this room. The meaning behind the glances the people around the inn throw at Kazusa. Their secretive whispers. I fear hearing the phone connected to the front desk ringing. My suspicions grow stronger and stronger. I'm overwhelmed by the feeling that the rift in our world is growing larger and larger.
That's right. I can't say any more selfish things. I have things I need to do too.
We're reaching our limit. We're at the point where it might be impossible to look for a place where we can be alone together, no matter where and how long we search for it. It's not in Japan, and it's not in our hearts either.
We must go back.
I must go back to my piano, and you must. In that case, I don't want to.
Haruki?
In the end, I still can't bring myself to give up and await the conclusion I know is going to happen. What are you saying, Kazusa? Why would we ever go home? I mean, you just said you didn't want to go home.
I'm happy. I'm so happy you keep saying that to me, Haruki. But you...
I won't let anyone get in the way between us. Not anyone. Perhaps I didn't want to listen to what she had to say next. So I interrupted her, as if obstructing her. Let's go north. Let's go even further north.
North?
Deeper into the mountains. into an even more rural hot spring. No, perhaps we'd stand out less in a big city. That's right, there was also that option. Why don't we take this chance to visit Sapporo? I'm sure the snow there is even prettier than over here.
Hey, Haruki.
Yeah, anyway, at least we have a plan now. Let's get on the first train tomorrow. Let's check out as soon as we wake up.
Haruki.
If that's decided, then we should get some rest for today. If we don't get proper sleep, we'll be in trouble tomorrow, you know?
Haruki!
Kazusa? Kazusa pushes her head into my chest. She clings to me with greater force than she has ever done before, and both warm and cold drops fall down on my chest. You don't have to be so worried. I'm sure everything will work out. Her fingers on both her hands dig into my shoulders.
You really are?
Through these strong pianist fingertips, I can sense the shivering of her entire body. I can sense her unease. We can be happy, you and I. I'll make you happy. So, don't cry. There is nothing to be sad about. That's why I wrap myself around Kazusa, caress her hair, and try to calm her down until she stops shivering, until her unease disappears, until daybreak.
Will you make me happy?
Yeah, I promise. Someday, I'm sure I will.
I don't want it to be someday.
Huh?
Do it right now. Right now, make me happy. Even if it's just a little bit.
What should I do? I caress the corners of Kazusa's eyes with my finger and take a look at the face she has hidden to conceal her tears. Kazusa's body still hasn't stopped shaking, but it's a good sign she is able to ask of such a thing from me.
Tell me what you said before one more time.
What I said before?
You know, what you said to the hostess. That.
Ah.
Please, I want to hear it again, even if it's a lie.
I never lied.
Huh?
Let's get married. We're going to be together from now on.
Haruki?
Just when I thought she had calmed down, we're back to where we started. Kazusa's fingers dig deep into my shoulders. Her entire body starts shivering, and countless teardrops fall on my chest. As if I'd lie. As if I'd let go of you.
Haruki, you...
But this time, I don't sense any feeling of unease. I don't want to let what happened 5 years ago repeat itself.
Me neither. Me neither.
The feeling that rose within and manifested were not sadness. In fact, they were the complete opposite. Kazusa, I'll never let you go again.
Yes, don't let go of me. Hold me close, just for tonight.
Not just tonight, forever, because we've promised after all.
I'm your wife, right? I'm Kitahara Kazusa, right?
We'll write that on the inn's register tomorrow. You don't have to use a fake name anymore.
Do you swear it? Do you swear to make me your wife, Haruki?
Yeah, in sickness and in health.
For good times and the bad?
For richer and poorer.
To love, honor, comfort, and support?
And until death do us part. I swear right here to dedicate myself to you.
Yes, Haruki. Haruki.
Yes, Kazusa. We embrace and kiss each other like we're addicted. We roll down on the 2 futons. 1 second I'm on top of her, and the next she is on top of me. And yet, our lips never part. There's no dress, there's no tuxedo, there is no witness, and there is no exchange of rings. Far from it, there's not even a single person to congratulate us. Instead, we're alone. We exchange our vows and hold our wedding ceremony. There's no dress, no ring, no contract, or any seal. There's nothing physical that proves our oath. Yet, despite that, we have undoubtedly been wedded tonight.
Good morning. Good morning. Is it okay if I start preparing breakfast?
Just wait a second. The moment I open my eyes, I feel a bit disoriented from the dazzling light coming through the window. At the same time, I realize that it's bright outside and that I've overslept. Hey, Kazusa, wake up. Put on your clothes. We were supposed to get out of here before breakfast, before the hostess came to check on us. Were we so tired or so comfortable that we couldn't wake up until the sun was fully up on a winter morning? Uh-huh. Or rather, Kazusa, the warmth I should have sensed next to me is gone. The snow that fell until last night grabs hold of my legs and slows me down to a walk, even though I'm supposed to be running. I can't get my body properly moving despite my impatience, or perhaps my impatience is the reason.
If it's your companion you're worrying about, she said she would go out for a walk.
Kazusa, the shut-in, of all people, without any regard to the fact that I would have prevented her from going outside. Kazusa! Kazusa! The people at the inn became worried at my reaction and offered to call the police, but I did everything in my power to prevent that, because all she did was go for a walk early in the morning. She just wanted to enjoy the morning air alone, because she was sick of waiting for me to wake up. So she'll come back in a short while and enthusiastically tell me all about the beautiful winter scenery. There's no reason to panic so much. Kazusa! Kazusa! Answer me! There's no way that's true. I don't know what that refers to, but I know that's just not true. Because we promised. We promised to be together forever. In times of pain, sadness, and difficulty. We settled everything last night. There is supposed to be a bright and bountiful future expanding before us. That's why... Kazusa! Don't leave my side.
Haruki?
I found her. It's not like I didn't have any clues. After all, there was only one set of footprints in the snow, leaving the snow-covered road onto a small mountain trail. After ascending for 10 minutes, an open plain suddenly emerges. Kazusa! Thank God. Atop of the twinkling snow, bathing in the morning sun, like the motif of a painting, a woman with long black hair stands in the middle.
Good morning. It finally stopped snowing.
She looks at me with an awkward smile, but her gaze stays firmly on me. The moment I see that nostalgic face I hadn't seen for many hours, I lose the strength in my whole body and almost fall down on the snow.
What's the matter with you? You look as though you've been worried to death about me.
I was worried to death. Were you trying to kill me?
Why would you be so worried over me just going for a walk? How overprotective of me can you possibly be? That's, that... Don't tell me you thought I was brooding over it or something misguided like that.
I didn't.
How suspicious. Your feet are trembling so much, and you look like you could fall down on the ground at any moment.
Kazusa looks at me with a malicious smile and slowly comes closer to me. That's not true. Anyway, it's nothing, so don't come any closer.
You were the one who chased after me. Isn't it strange you tell me not to get any closer?
Because I only came here to tell you breakfast is ready. Don't talk nonsense. And I get flustered to the point of stimulating Kazusa's desire to tease me. I try to keep Kazusa from getting any closer, so she wouldn't be able to see that I'm on the brink of tears.
Hey, Haruki, look at me. Come on, take a good look at me. Straight in the face.
That's enough. You... And the moment I'm about to get angry and glare at Kazusa, punishment rains down on me from the sky for my pointless stubbornness up until now.
As I thought, it's really cold when I touch it directly. You can't handle a snowball fight, right?
Kazusa? Punishment from the hands of the puppy named Kazusa, who actually feels truly happy deep down, despite the fact she isn't jumping for joy around the yard.
Take this!
Hey, you bastard!
You got it in my clothes. That's mean, Haruki.
You got me good from the start. We're not even close to being even.
Like I care about that. It's your own fault for chasing after me with nothing but a yukata.
Even if you put it that way, I was worried. So what did you expect?
Like I asked, why would you be worried? You still haven't answered that question, Haruki.
Shut up! Just shut up! Just like that time, though I've forgotten when it was. Just like that time, a switch has gone off inside us. As these unrealistic events pile up one after another in these unbelievable past few days, we laugh, even though there's nothing funny. We believe that the feelings we have are that of happiness, and we pour those feelings into the snowballs we throw at each other. But before long, we abandon the snowballs and attack each other with our hands. And just like that, we embrace and fall down into the snow.
I exhausted myself this early in the morning.
You started it, didn't you?
I'm starting to feel kind of warm, even though I'm laying on the snow.
That's because you're wearing your coat. I'm still freezing to death over here.
Then, should we go back?
Not yet. Don't laugh. We look up into the sky as we lay on the snow and gaze at the morning sun. With our hands firmly clasped, we feel each other's warmth and our freezing cold fingertips. We make sure of each other's existence in this world, uninhabited by anyone but us.
Hey, Haruki, will you really stay with me from now on?
Yeah, it's an oath I swore last night, so I won't hesitate anymore.
Will you always follow me, no matter where I go?
No matter where. Kazusa's grip around my hand grows stronger.
Even further north? Or perhaps even overseas?
If you desire it, because we're all ready.
Would you follow me to hell itself?
Yeah, we'll be together to the ends of the earth.
Haruki.
Kazusa. Kazusa slowly turns towards me. With that skin white enough to blend in with the snow, and that jet black hair, and those eyes that almost refuse to blend together. She radiates an almost clear beauty. And with a voice that fits that appearance perfectly, she speaks to me in her clear voice.
Yeah, right. I refuse. I can't be with you.
February 29th, Friday. Aren't there, fewer people than last time?
There are still more than 30 minutes left until the concert begins. I'm sure all the seats will be filled by then.
Are you sure? But last time it was a bit more, how should I put it?
It's the silence rather than the number of people, isn't it? I feel like the audience is quieter than last time.
In other words, the casual fans who jumped on the Kazusa bandwagon are gone. And the only ones left are the classical music fans.
And the media coverage, too. Last time there were lots of people who clearly don't usually care for concerts.
So that means we can finally relax and listen to Toma's piano in peace this time. We weren't even close to relaxed last time.
Just because we can listen to her a bit more relaxed doesn't mean that I can tell the difference. And besides, I don't think things will be quite as peaceful this time either.
Wonder if Haruki is here.
Did you manage to get in touch with him after that?
Yeah, I got a hold of him for the first time this week, but he absolutely insisted that I didn't ask him anything for now.
Tell him to get his act together. Just how long does he think he can keep pushing us? Keep pushing Setsuna around.
I told him, and he said he understood. Everyone acknowledges that he was in the wrong.
But he must at least explain why. We can't understand anything if he doesn't tell us why he disappeared suddenly.
Perhaps we'll have to make a choice too soon.
What choice?
Whose friendship we keep.
Stop it! I don't want to think about that. Is my idiot of a daughter still here? She hasn't tried escaping again, has she?
Yes, she hasn't left the dressing room all this time.
Oh, in that case, you'll have to encourage her before the concert.
Right now isn't a good time.
What is it? Did she tell you that no one is allowed in? Perhaps a visitor is there.
No, she's by herself.
In that case,
she's asleep.
Right before the concert?
She finally fell asleep. This is the first time since the whole affair, when she came back a week ago.
But will she actually wake up? If she does wake up, will she be able to play properly?
In any case, it's much better than letting her enter the stage like she was. She's completely exhausted.
She is?
What were you two thinking in the first place? It's bad enough she had almost no preparation, but to think you'd add the whole arrangement of compositions on top of that?
The one who skipped practice until the very end was her, and the one who decided to add the extra compositions was her, and the one who decided to play the piano for a whole week without sleeping was also her.
You could have stopped her. You're her employer. You're her mother.
And the one who said she'd do it, even if she died, was her too. At that point, I had no reason to oppose her. Besides, just once when I was young, even during the night before my concert, there was a guy who just wouldn't let go of me.
I can't tell if you're self-deprecating or bragging. Anyway, forget that and think about now.
Kazusa?
Thank you, Miyoko-san. That's enough.
Well, I can just say I'm relieved that you're back in good health. This is the finalized version of your interview. You don't have to check it.
I'm sorry for having to bring you out here.
Nah, I was planning to come here regardless. It was a good coincidence.
I'll be back to work next week. If I could make up for the time I lost, even for a day.
Don't panic. You can make your comeback gradually. For now, you should just rest and put your health in order, you okay? Yesterday, Kazuoka really chewed me out over the international line. I had to listen to her lecture me for 2 hours about how I'm a negligent supervisor.
Mari-san said that?
She said that if anything like this happened again, there'd be no use in arguing and that she'd fly you straight to America. Who did she even hear about this matter from?
I'm really sorry.
No, what she said was right. I was too busy to notice the signs. I'm sorry too, Kitahara.
Hamada-san. After I lied about having the flu and stopped going to work, and even turned off my phone. It goes without saying that the editing department faced a lot of hardships. After all, I pushed away my job to both choreograph and ensemble. To make matters worse, there was no one to take over for me. And to pour salt on the wound, when I came back, the state everything was in. Hamada-san had to go from meeting to meeting for both departments in my stead, all while giving me even more time off. And the mess I made had to be cleaned up by the whole editing department.
When I think about it, you're on your first year here, and I went as far as to put the front page editing on your shoulders. Obviously, that was too much.
That's not the reason
Because I've always given you pretty large tasks since your days as a part-timer. I've kind of forgotten that you're new here.
That's because I wanted to. But not a single person blamed me. Instead, they split the work I left unfinished between themselves. Matsuoka-san gave some idle complaints. Kazaki-san helped out without a word. Suzuki-san kept on working despite exclaiming that she had enough. And more than anything, Hamada-san desperately bowed his head to everyone. Like that, everyone did everything they could to protect the place I would return to. When I first read that in Suzuki-san's email, I felt that I could cry from gratitude and anguish.
Besides, Tomoyoko's office backed you up on this one. They said that they might have asked too many unreasonable things from you.
Yoko-san did? It seems that the people of the editing department aren't the only ones I've made trouble for. I've made even those dear to me lie for my sake, all to protect my worthless honor.
So, don't try to convince yourself that it's all your responsibility. You still have a long road ahead of you with us.
I was surprised by countless people who supported me, and I turned my back on all of them and ran away for a different world. Yet, in the end, I've come back as if nothing had happened. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Well, they made it back in time for the concert, and Kazusa has sort of broken up with Haruki. It's sad, but Haruki can at least return to Setsuna and not destroy his life in Japan. Though, he will always be missing Kazusa now.